A very good morning to Madam and fellow friends. To hire a fresh graduate or experienced individual is probably the hardest question human resource manager may have to ask themselves every day. Today, my teammate and I will be debating about whether companies should hire fresh graduate or experienced individuals. But before we start our debate, allows me to introduce my teammate, who is Noh Alia binti Hanan, Noh Sabrina Jasmine binti Muhammad Rosli, Miru, Husna, and I am Sulongkang. And here we will start our debate. I personally think that companies should hire fresh graduates over the experienced individuals. There are lots of reasons to do so, but the main reason is fresh graduates do not ask for much and they are affordable. As they are new in the industry and based on their experience level, they are less expensive than the professional experienced one. A competitive salary for a graduate within their industry will be enough. They are willing to take the minimum pay for the work, unlike experienced individuals who have overblown asking price. Fresh graduate can be your most affordable qualified candidates of all times. This will also reduce all the traveling and lodging costs, which you might end up paying for the inviting an experienced person for an interview. So if you are just a startup company, hire the fresh graduate for the cost-effective factor. Therefore, having a fresh graduate is not a bad option.
I agree with you that companies should choose the graduate because of the lower cost. The next argument I like to state is they also masters in continuous learning. New graduates are often eager to learn and very determined to prove themselves. For example, when they are given a task, they will do it wholeheartedly. They are not afraid to ask or be asked by others. With all that, they are open to new ideas and work styles. Maybe others will give up if they are given a task that they need to learn before completing it. Therefore, new graduates have their rights to be chosen or to be working in the company. Not only that, continuous learning also one of the soft skills that graduates have learned when they are in their university. With their determined in continuous learning, they might solve any problem in the company. Besides, with continuous learning, they will have motivation and curiosity to the new skills throughout their career. So for me, company will make an excellent decision if they choose graduate as employees in their company.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Noh Sabrina Jasmine binti Muhammad Rozi. My matric number is 272080. Thank you, panel 2, which is Alia. So I will continue my point. Okay, in my opinion, graduates are new to their work, which is the initial point or starting off their career. So that's why they tend to get very serious with their job and they will pay more attention to their work. Okay, the old employees or experienced one take it easy because of their past experience. That may result in a slow work and lazy result. But the fresh one are always serious and are willing to do overtime and take some projects to grab the attention to the people around them, and they will let them know of their talent and skills. This is the reason the work will ampler. Besides that, they bring innovative ideas and new perspective. This shows that fresh graduates might have done a few internships, but they haven't yet have experience in the corporate world with other companies. So their minds are not affected by previous company practices and can bring a new perspective to your company. They might be able to point out flaws or solutions to existing problems in a creative and ingenious way. Most universities emphasize on the importance of innovation which these graduates bring to the table. Fresh graduates are often eager to learn and extremely determined to prove themselves. When given a task, these fresh graduates will take it wholeheartedly. They are not afraid of asking questions to the employees or their boss, and lastly, they are also open to new ideas and working styles like the other employees and practice to be better in the future in their new company without any experiences before that. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this debate. The motion for debate today is the company should hire a graduate or an experienced professional. Most importantly, I want to mention that I agree if the company hire an experienced professional than a graduate. The reason that can support my argument is about discipline. Experienced professionals are more likely to be more disciplined than recent graduate. This does not mean that graduates do not have discipline in any way. This is highly dependent on their individuality and personality. However, keep in mind that professionals have been in the world of work for a number of years, which has led them to become accustomed to a more structured and more disciplined work style. This will cause all work affairs in the company will be able to be complete within the allotted time. Compared to graduates who have just left university, they are still accustomed to the style of the university environment, such as the attitude of waking up late from sleep, so that they do not attend classes. So this kind of attitude has reflected a graduate is less disciplined. Therefore, the chances for problems to arise while graduates are working are high because they are still fresh and do not have much experience. In a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is self-discipline is an important aspect of work ethics. That's all from me. Thank you.
Secondly, inexperienced workers will bring less risk to the organization. To build a culture that encourages creativity and innovation, it is a winning hand to the employers if they hire inexperienced workers instead of fresh graduates. This is because an experienced employee has gained their knowledge from their previous work, how to handle job professionally, and manage it smoothly without making a lot of blunder. This is why lots of companies as aggressively courting this millennial talent instead of those who still wet behind their ears. What is more, these experienced workers has learned how to survive in company tricks and politics through bureaucratic process, team building and management, and also from different work culture. Compared to the fresh graduate, they surely will struggle to fit in their new environment and tend to constantly making error. To sum up, inexperienced workers bring less harm to the companies instead of fresh graduate. Thank you.
In conclusion, companies should hire more fresh graduates than experienced individuals, despite the benefit of fresh graduates are more than experienced individuals, as fresh graduates are more serious toward works, willing to learn new things, and lower the cost of company. Although fresh graduates may have some issues, but there will be a good side and bad side for everything. I think that companies need to know how to evaluate which is good for them themselves and make their own decision. Having presented our arguments, we once again strongly believe on the statement that companies should hire more fresh graduates over the experienced individuals.